I had a feeling I'd find you here. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. May I join you on the bench? Awesome. Man, I cannot wait to get that motorcycle next week. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like my bike and I don't intend on getting rid of it, especially if we plan to keep going on our bike/run, every other day as we have for how long again? Right. But climbing, well, not climbing, but riding the bike up those hills to get here. Oh, I'm gonna be feeling it tomorrow. Yes. Yes. I know. Yes, I stretched. Yeah, I actually did get contacted. They said they fixed the last little thing that they had to, and like I said, it'll be ready in a week. You'll still take me there, right? Of course. Yes, I got my helmet, double checked and everything. Hair protector, yes. Yes, I got the guards and the pads and the shoes. Honey, yes. I got all of these things. You were there with me, remember? Come on. I may hate wearing sleeves, but I would rather, suck it up and be protected than potentially get in an accident and skid across a freeway without anything on, basically. I know. And that's one of the many things that I love about you. Hmm? Well, if it makes you feel any better, I was not originally going to go looking for you. Hey, don't give me that look. I knew this would be the place, and I know how important it is for you to have kind of your own little space to think and to be still, you know? Exactly. So I was intending fully to respect your space. But your mother called me. Yeah. She was in a rough way. No, not crying, thankfully, but she did sound panicked. Said you hadn't been replying to her texts for a few days? And not answering calls as well? Mm-hmm. I totally understand that. Sometimes you just need some space. But a few days? And I do, of course. Right. So she called me, and I told her that you've been busy, which is true. And I told her that you would message her when you had the time. I wish that was it. She actually, after calling, came over to our house while I was cleaning the kitchen. Yeah, that's where I realized she was really stressed. Of course. So she asked me to find you. Well, really, she said she came over to make sure that I wasn't lying and I wasn't trying to hide you from her. I don't know. I think she was just overthinking things. Which, to be fair, she is your mother. And she does care. Even if, it doesn't always come across that way. Yeah. I promised her I'd find you and talk to you. I made sure she didn't follow. I actually followed her home first to make sure. Then I went home, got my bike, did some stretches, and 20 minutes later, here I am. Yeah, 20 minutes. Which is also why I think my legs are going to be dying. Aw, you'll carry me everywhere around the house. You're the sweetest boyfriend ever, you know that? This place is gorgeous, you know? I remember when you first took me here. Yeah, of course. I remember it because you told me how important this place is to you. How peaceful it is. How calming. It's full of nature, but not too far out from home. You can see the city lights, Central. And then I think our house is just over there. Really, you can see everything without having to worry too much about heights. I know it's not my place to say. Or, well, not my place to pry. So I won't. Because I know how sometimes you just don't feel like talking about it. I don't want you to feel like you have to, but I have, of course, noticed you've been quiet, quieter, a little distant. You've been staying up later. Because I stay up late. Usually slightly later than you do, but lately we've been going to bed around the same time. Not like that's inherently a bad thing. It's just not normal. For you. Well, because I'm your girlfriend. I notice things. Especially after being together for what, 3 years? 3.5? And living together for a little over a year now? I'd say I'm pretty good at noticing when things are a little off. No, like I said, I'm not here to be a shrink, and I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here. I'm here for you. Of course. If you ever want to talk to me, I'm here for you. And no, before you open your mouth, I can see it on your face. You're not a burden. And any troubles you have, You are not alone in them. You do not have to face them alone. I'm here to help you, support you, to give advice if you want it, and to give an ear for you to hear. Wait, is that how you say it? You know what I mean. I'm here to listen. And I will only give advice should you ask me to give it to you. Of course. Always and forever, silly. I just care about you, is all. Love you, and care about you, obviously. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Oh, baby. It's not going to be a problem. And I promise, you opening up to me and talking about how you feel, what you're going through, it's not going to make me think of you as any less of a man. It's not going to make me think that you are any less tough, any less capable, any less of you than who you are, you know? Opening up to me, opening up in general, it doesn't make you weak. If anything, and I hate how cheesy this sounds, but if anything, it does make you stronger. Because you're willing to speak about things you're going through. You're willing to show a vulnerable side of yourself. Even if it's just to people or a person in this case. The fact you're doing it at all. You don't see that a lot, especially in guys. Yeah, I know. And it really is a shame. Men deserve to be heard. And deserve to be taken seriously when they speak about how they're feeling, about their mental health, about what they're going through. Just because you're a man doesn't mean your feelings and how you are, how you're doing is invalid. This is not the 18th century. You are always allowed to feel. You've always been allowed to. Hell, even them back in the day where it's just social constructs made it taboo at the time. And it's still kind of teased as taboo now, but I think it has gotten better. And I hope you know for a fact that no matter what you say is ever going to change how much I love you, how much I care about you, and how much I value you as a person and a partner. Okay? Well, I mean, I think I can be a pretty good girlfriend if I want to be. I try. That being said, is there anything you wish to talk about? Again, you don't have to. Not if you aren't feeling it. I just want you to know that the door is open, always. Any time of day, at any day. Even at 3 a.m., you know I'm awake at that time. No, no, of course not. Everything you say to me will stay between us. Again, I'm not going to be, and I am not a therapist, and I don't want you to feel like I'm going to be a shrink. I'm your girlfriend, obviously. But I still want you to feel like if you need to, you can always ask me to listen to you. And you know that I will listen. Anytime. And any place. Of course. Your feelings matter, my love. They do. Especially to me. I love you too. So much. Oh, really? Of course. You can tell me anything. Let me know how you've been. Okay? Anything you want to say, anything you're going through, I'm here to listen. I can't promise to give you advice, of course, but hopefully, telling me about these things, it'll help you process, clear your mind, and maybe it'll help you even feel better. At least that's what I hope. Of course. Fire away. What is it that's been on your mind? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Huh. All right. Uh-huh. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, really? Hmm. Uh-huh. Hmm. I see. Uh-huh. Hmm. Well, you know what I'd say to that. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hmm. I see. I see. That's it? For now. Well, how did that feel? Being able to talk to me? Well, I hope it helps. You know I'm always here for you. Always. Of course. And again, thank you for being willing to open up to me, to trust me, to listen to you without judgment or bias. Well, it's because I know how tough it can be. And I hope you know that you never have to be afraid of that stuff when it comes to me. I will always value your feelings and your opinions. Of course. You are just as amazing, and I love you. Are you ready to go home? Yeah, of course. We can just sit here a little while longer. The stars are just starting to come out, and the moon looks like it's going to be full tonight. Yeah, it'll be lovely. Dare I say perfect? So smooth saying that. It's only perfect because I'm with you. Yes, many, many boyfriend brownie points. Of course. Always here for you. I will always love you.